Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, for nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hands. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this 100% truth that rule well over the flock. Shalom to you brothers and sisters that's on the sidelines listening and learning as well. To you camps with the likewise doctrine as GMS. Shalom to you brothers. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Now, the reason why we bringing out these warnings is because we don't want people's blood on our hands. You know, it's a lot of things getting ready to take place in the world and in America. And our job is to be watchmen and pay attention to the things that's going around, be diligent, and report those things to our brothers and sisters. And if we don't do that, if something happened to them and we give not warning, their blood will be on our hands. And that's why we bring out these scriptures and we go into these articles and we give out all these warnings, man. You see that right there? Salakia. Civil war is coming. Over 40% of Americans fear U.S. will be torn apart in 5 years. You see that? A poll came out with a survey went out. A lot of people here in America, 40%, and probably now over 40%, believe that there is a civil war going to take place, man, in the next 5 years, which me and a lot of other brothers that would agree with me on this, I don't see us having another 5 years because things are speeding up drastically, man. A recent poll has shockingly unveiled that over 2/5 of Americans believe that their country could be at the brink of a civil war in the coming half-decade. Rasmussen Reports carried out a nationwide telephone and online survey which disclosed that 41% of potential voters in the U.S. envisioned a repeat of civil war looming large, with 16% asserting it to be an imminent possibility within the next 5 years. Do you hear that, Israel? It said that a civil war will be imminent within the next 5 years. So this is another rumor. We already got all type of rumors of wars and wars going on, but now here's another rumor of a war which will come to pass according to scriptures about civil wars and how people are going to rise up against one another. And this is not fake news right here. This is something that's actually going to transpire here, you know. It's going to happen. This is Matthew 24:5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You see, all of these things that are occurring right now, these are signs that the end is near, but it has not yet come to pass. the end is not yet, man. You know, all of these things has to happen because this is the will of the Father that America, aka Babylon, has to be wiped off the map. But first, a few prophecies have to be brought out, and that's the tribulation time, you know, the hour of temptation, right? Then you got the mark of the beast, man. You know, these things have to happen first because there's going to be a lot of bloodshed going forward in this thing. You know, and a lot of people are too busy having fun. I say it all the time, you know. And I might sound like a broken record sometime, but that doesn't stop me or any of the other brothers from bringing out these warnings over and over and over and over again until the wheels fall off, Mac. So what you seeing right here is prophecies getting ready to be fulfilled, and things are boiling up on a high level to where people going to lose their mind and rise up against each other, man. Remember, they got all these immigrants coming over here, and they giving these people your money, your jobs, and everything. And the way Americans are very spoiled and very prideful. So they're going to eventually rise up against these people, man. You know, and it's going to be an all-out civil war that's going to take place here in America and in other countries and nations, man. You know?
Well, just hang on to that. And then once I know it's...
This is Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. You see that? So nations and kingdoms are going to rise up against each other when these civil wars take place, right? You know, you see it in the article. 40% of Americans fear U.S. will be torn apart in 5 years. This thing is going to become a reality. You see the Purge movies, you see the Purge laws that was put out in Chicago, New York, and other cities and states, man. You know? So this is not a game. You know, a lot of people not paying attention to this thing. It's going to get extremely real and wicked out here, right? Because a nation against itself can't stand, man. A nation that's divided against itself cannot stand. This is Mark 3:24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And as you see, open your eyes and look into the world, man. You know, you got division on the Democrats and the Republicans. You got people against each other in America. You know, you got all these different divisions going on. You know, racism, many different types of divisions going on in the world, man. You know. And with that when all of that is going down, a kingdom cannot stand if everybody is against one another. And that's where we're getting ready to head to here in Babylon. A lot of people are standing up and fighting against each other. And that's going to be on a large, wide scale, man. And a lot of people ain't paying attention to this thing. But you will. And it may be too late. But you will. This is Mark 13:7. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be. But the end shall not be yet. You see that? Mark 13:8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. Don't you see earthquakes? Don't you see all these different types of storms and tornadoes and hails? That's your how about Shemi Awashai visiting this place, man. All these things are the beginning of sorrows. And there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. So in so many words, nobody has seen anything yet. You know, this is just the beginning of it. And everything is going to eventually brew up into an all-out war, bro. Simple as that. You know? But a lot of people got their eyes shut. Second Ezra 13:31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another, man. So it's gonna pretty much be an all-out war, because that's gonna be World War III, and then you're gonna have the civil wars going on in other places, especially in America. Major civil wars brewing up, right? So y'all got to understand that these things are about to heat up. Like NBA Jam, he's on fire. It's gonna be real fire. It's gonna be fierce out here, you know? And people just don't want to take heed to these warnings that the brothers be bringing out, you know? Give me 1 second, Israel, my phone acting a little slow. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. You can read a couple. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Bear me, Israel. My phone is extremely slow right now. Extremely slow. Hopefully it loads up. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, kind. 2nd Ezra 15:15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, man. That should be clear as day. We bring these scriptures out all the time. This should be clear as day that you see it. You know, people rising up against each other. You see a lot of protests right now, but that's going to become extremely violent, man, where people literally going to have weaponry, man, guns, any killing instrument, bats, knives, swords, whatever they can use to take a life, man. That's what it means when it says that one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, man. People are going to go into an all-out war amongst each other, man. Remember these movies that come out showing you these things. You know, the Civil War movie, which I haven't seen yet, and I'm glad I mentioned it. I have to go back and check that movie out, Yahweh Ratazah. You know, Laura Willing. Second Ezra 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. I can hear the government right now telling everybody to stand down and stay in the house. Don't make any sudden movements. But people are not going to be hearing these Edomites, man. The people are not going to be hearing the powers that be at that time, man. They're going to take their action to their own hands. Rather, if it's to go get some food or if it's to kill somebody, man, people are going to be on a whole nother level, man. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And that's right around the corner as well, you know, because there's going to be checkpoints and everything when these civil wars break out. You know, that's just how real it's going to get. And it's going to be real bad. It's a lot of cocky people out here that think because they got weaponry, you know, they think they can save themselves. They got all the little food stocked up. They think that they can actually save themselves, man. But that's not the case. And bear with me, Israel, because this phone is being extremely slow. I'm talking about on a whole nother level. So just bear with me, man. Sometimes you gotta tell our people, man, because our people got a short attention span. They don't listen very long. So give me 1 second. Here we go. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All you tough guys out there, right? And men shall be afraid. You tough guys that think because you got your little Dracos and your 9mm pistols. You know, some of y'all even got food stocked up. Because I've told a lot of brothers this before, and they just like, well, I got my guns and all of that. I'm ready. But let's see what the Most High got to say about that. You know, especially if my phone act right. Extremely slow. Give me 1 second. Kind. This for you tough guys that think y'all gonna fight y'all way through all of this. You gonna catch that sword. Matthew 16:25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So a lot of you cats out here that think you're gonna save your own life, you're gonna save your family's life in that time, you got another thing coming, man. The Most High gonna destroy you, dog. You're gonna get straight destroyed, man. You know? Because this generation is so wicked. You know? This place, the iniquity level is so high. Sin on top of sin on top of sin. I'm talking about it done reached into the heavens. You know? This is talking about Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Mystery Babylon. Revelation 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, hath remembered her iniquities, man. The Most High ain't forgot what this place has done and all the things that this place has pushed out into the world. You know, this place done caused a lot of other countries to follow suit and become corrupted, just like she is, because she is the harlot. And I'm talking about America, aka Babylon, when I say those things. You know, and a lot of y'all think that this place is going to continue, man, but it's not. You know, still people out here, they building. You know, they out here building new buildings and opening up new businesses and all of that. The Most High gonna destroy that. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Edom, they think this place is going to go on forever, man. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So Edom think he's just going to continue to build this place up, but the Most High going to continue to destroy this country, man, no matter how y'all believe it or not. You know? This place is destroyed. There's no coming back. This is Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. That's why a lot of people are leaving this place as well too. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. So this place, there's no coming back, you know. And a lot of people need to understand that everything that we living for right now in this kingdom is all vanity, man. You know, everything in this kingdom is all vanity right now. The only thing that's worth your time at this moment is doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, getting into these laws, statutes, commandments. Read, pray, fast. And I'm talking to myself first before I'm talking to any of you brothers and sisters out there. You got to go hard in this thing, man, because time is running out, bro. You know, but this wicked generation, y'all about to see how Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is getting ready to come down on this place heavy, man. You know? This is Wisdom of Solomon 3:17, and I'm going to close out. For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. Or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation, Israel. And with that being said, Shalom.